In today's crypto trader update, we're going to set up a Ethereum wallet outside of the Poloniex account, outside of the Coinigy account, outside of the Coinbase account. It's free, it's instant, it's easy, and once you set this up and transfer Ethereum into this wallet, you'll be able to send Ethereum to new coin developers' wallets, and in return they will send you their tokens. Most of these do not start off on an exchange, but you have to wait weeks, months, could even be years before, or if ever, your token will arrive on a exchange to trade. Poloniex is not the best exchange for new coins, and I am setting up a second account, which I'll include a video on how to do it once I've got it completely up and tested. But there is a second exchange that I'm going to use just for trading ICOs and for when the ICOs first hit the exchanges. Okay, so first step is to pick a password. Then you must download the key store file. If you save that, you can recover your password. Hit I understand. You can print a paper wallet now. This is another way to access your code, and this is just a throwaway wallet, don't worry. You must save your private key. Copy that into a secure location. Save your address, private key, type your private key in, unlock. Here's your new address. Okay, so the only thing holding someone back from stealing your money is that private key. The address is where you can send your Ethereum to from either your Coinbase account or your Poloniex account. Right here we can see all the different tokens we can get, or could potentially get. There's a ton of them. To obtain these, we send Ethereum tokens to different ICOs, initial coin offerings, and in return the smart contract will automatically deliver the tokens at the agreed upon contract. So that's the main security in all this, and most of these are based on Ethereum. Okay, once I do that, I can now pick an address, the amount of Ethereum to send, and then here's a little piece about what gas limit is. 50,000 gas is about 1/10 of a penny to send it. That's the payout to the miner for computing your transaction. This has it set at 21,000. And so this notes that if you want to send a basic token, the fee is around 200,000 gas, whereas for just sending Ethereum it is 21,000. So that's a very small amount of money. And then you can generate your transaction. So that is it. That's all it takes to invest in ICOs. Now, in our portfolio, the ICOs will only be available to our premium members. This is the web page where you can join a premium membership for only $1. And what you'll get is a private Excel sheet where it's only invited to the customer list, where you get the exact same model portfolio but just for trading ICOs. So I'm going to always have about 20% of my overall total portfolio trading the high risk ICOs, or at least having that capital available. The small position would be 0.5% of the total portfolio, whereas a larger position would be a 2.5% position. Our strategy will be very similar. We're going to focus on the biggest ICOs that are raising the most money and look for hitting a 1 out of 10 win rate for a very large gain. And that very large gain will make up all the losses. And if the ICO world continues to build momentum like it has, this should be able to easily double or triple our entire portfolio's gains every year, as long as this huge flood of capital continues to go into ICOs, and then furthermore, once they hit the exchanges, start to really take off. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and purchase some Ether in my Poloniex account, approximately 20% of my portfolio. And I'm going to run a test transaction to send probably 1/4, so about $50 worth of Ethereum to my real wallet that I created. And it's not the same one that was in the test setup I demoed just now. Okay, so now I'm over here. Okay, so here we are in Koinagi, and I'm going to do a test of $50 and send it to my Ethereum wallet. Okay, and it was filled. So now I'll go over to here, reload. Shows I have some Ethereum. I want to withdraw it. Send it to a new address. I'm going to go ahead and fill it out, but I'm not going to put it all on the screen here. Okay, so then I had to confirm the transaction in my email, and then hit a one further screen that said yes, accept it, or no, cancel it, and then it went to this page. Okay, so now we can see that I spent $49.85 approximately to send, to buy, and then also transfer to my other account 0.13 Ether, which has a approximate value right now of $48.12. So it cost me around $1.73. So my total transaction cost just to get the funds from here, converted from US dollars to Ethereum, and then transferred to this wallet, from what I can tell, was about 3.4%. But now I am set up to start investing in ICOs and get involved with a lot of exciting new technologies that are being developed right now, some of which are raising 10 million. Here's some of the more famous ICOs that people have missed recently but wish they didn't. Ethereum raised $18 million in 42 days. Now people are raising hundreds of millions of dollars. Golem project raised 8.6 million. Lisk raised 5.8. Waves raised 16 million. Economy raised 10 million. If you just do a search on Google, Tezos ICO raises 200 million. Bancor ICO raises 153 million. Tech startups raise 1.3 billion this year from ICOs. Tezos hits 232 million. ICOs raise 4 times as much money as venture capital. ICO Insanity, 300 million Gnosis valuation. It just goes on and on. So my job will be to find the biggest ICOs with the most money behind it, and we're just going to slowly invest into these. We'll take a partial profit when they first hit the exchange, and then try to hold on to the ones with the most hope for quite some time, to watch them hopefully turn into one of these top 10 coins with the top volume that are going through the roof because they have a lot of people buying and selling them, and there's some real use to the coin that's being created. For those of you wondering, so where can I get started without having to pay any money on getting ideas for good ICOs. If you just go to Google and type in list of ICOs, there are literally dozens of websites who are already out there curating lists, putting it together, doing a whole lot of analysis, and there's a lot of data to just sit there and read. So there you go. Now you know what to do and how to start getting in on the ICO world.